So the process has started now. They're going to start coming into the roads, taking care of the roads. Let's see what the rest are doing. I'm just going to cruise along, to follow along, and see what they're going, what's going on here. Looks like this other guy's the lead foreman. He's the one to give it the directions. Be safe.
You too.
So they're getting ready to come through camp. They're going to help with the roads, pump out the water as much as they can, and so everyone can go in there. I think that's what I need to wait for, so I don't get my bumper ripped off. So, front entrance. I think this is the pump where they're gonna pump it out. You guys are the ones pumping out the water? Are you guys gonna pump out the water?
I don't think so, no, that's not it.
Oh, that's not you guys? You guys are just fire truck?
Yeah, we got a fire truck here. We're more
Oh, okay. So the water does need to be pumped out of there. That's one of the main things that's going on. Again, people are going to be beaten down here. Let's see where they are. We got the grandmothers over here. We got people talking. There's a relief group here to make sure that everyone is properly taken care of. That's an important part right there, the relief group. And then from there, you know, the rides, the buses are coming in too to see if people have rides. People that have rides, they're going to be able to come out and they're going to take them to a hotel in Bismarck. I think one of the concerns is, are they going to be safe? Is it safe in Bismarck? From some of the people, you know, that's made comments in a lot of the live feeds that try to wonder if it's safe there. That's another thing, that's another issue here. So they're going to be the ones. I'm going to have to move my truck here. I'm not sure which way they're going in. Are they just going down? Oh, looks like they are. We do have some media here, which is important. I think it's very important. There is some media here. You can get here, that's what's important. Media get here to document. They also made an assurance that media will not be arrested, that it's important for media to be here to exercise their First Amendment. Hey, what do you think about what they were making sure that media was protected here?
I don't feel like they just had that.
Only for media.
Right.
Oh, so we're back out here.
Yeah.
So what is the First Amendment?
No, you're asking the wrong person. Freedom of speech.
Right on.
Yeah.
And the press?
And showing what is happening here is what keeps us, hopefully, what keeps our government and the police honest.
And accountable. What do you think of
Democracy.
is right up on the hill we have we got Morton County Police Department right there, but we have DAPL security on the other side. You've been back and forth to Standing Rock. You know, what's your take on DAPL security?
That it's synonymous with Morton County at this point, and that they're not acting in a good way. Would be saying it very, very, very politely.
And so you're an independent journalist?
At at the moment, I'm here as a cinematographer for a documentary that's happening, but I'm an independent journalist.
Well, what is it? Who do you report with, or who's your main? Who's the one to?
In the past, I've done some reporting for Real News Network and Democracy Now! And Al Jazeera freelance, also just through my company, Mirrors and Hammers, also with the Camp Media team here, and now we're making an independent documentary on water contamination.
Which is what we're seeing right here across the hill with the pipeline.
Which we can very easily see a lot of.
Yes. And now they're saying that there's chemicals in the ground here from the spray of Rosol. Is it called Rosol? Rosol. You know, and they're saying that a proper EIS was done on this land to say, you know what, now that you scraped it up, and people are getting sick. You know, what do you think about that? Have you been here long enough to have any effects?
I don't know any effects. No. Yeah, that's probably one of the areas I don't know much about.
Yeah.
I've seen plants spraying stuff, but I have no idea.
I've been here 6 months, but last night I woke up with my throat swollen for the first time, and my tonsil is just swollen. Like I can almost feel, you know. But
Here on November 20th, when we were sprayed with water that made people itch.
yeah, that was different.
That was different.
But although I don't want to be the proof. That's the thing, is I don't want to be the proof and be my own test subject.
Yeah. I mean, what strikes me as the strongest right now is there's a lot of obviously fear for tomorrow and how chaotic that could be and how that could go in an okay way, or that it could be a bad thing that happens in an okay way, or that it could be something where there's violence and people come to a lot of harm.
Was it safe to say that they were asking for there to be no violence?
They were asking for there to be no violence, and that's it in a general way, right? And then they were asking for these specifics that could help ensure that happens, like a safe space, like buses being able to go without people getting arrested on them after they've been told they've been arrested.
Or I think the other one was being incriminating.
Right.
It's a big issue because this is what we've been seeing in the past 6 months, is that
as people start to leave,
they get arrested.
As people are backing up, they get pepper sprayed, and as people
they get told to leave, they get pepper sprayed, or they get told to leave, and then they get shot in the back. They get told to leave, and they get arrested. They get told to leave, they block off the road. You know, I've seen St. Anthony where they told everyone to leave and block off the road, and then arrest them.
Yeah, right.
After they said to leave.
Are great, and they make you feel this tiny bit better. But like, as you've been here for a long time, you also then know that kind of stuff is often not honored.
Yeah. I just followed them in the back, and they were right. So again, we're getting ready. Today, they're going to have another meeting, and everyone's going to get together as best they possibly can, and they're going to talk about the events today. One of the things is you know, it's really important to know that I've been here for 6 months, a little over 6 months, and I've witnessed that when they've told people to leave, they've blocked off the road and arrested them. So they pepper sprayed them when they were told to leave. When they were leaving, they've shot people in the back with rubber bullets. So these are the things that are right now a questionable and reasonable thing to say. You know what? Are you guys going to honor your word? It's hard for us to say they're going to honor their word because we see them many times not honor their word. So with that, I just want to also, you know, say thank you guys all for your tuning in and sharing this message here, what you were seeing here at the camp. There's very few people here now, maybe 1,000 people, and they're doing everything they can to get out. Again, if there was another 2 weeks, reasonably, this would be a whole lot clearer. As I flew the drone around, I'll put the drone footage up tonight, went around the camp and showed the progress of the camp being cleaned. A lot of progress. And on the south side is virtually clean and flat over there. There's nothing over there. And so the snow piles, though, that were removed, there was no water. That was on the other side of the areas with the snowpacks where they were stacked up. That's where the water is, and that's where it's melted. And it's real important to show that the camp has been cleaned. People are really working hard at cleaning the camp and getting it together. So with that, relatives, I'm going to sign off right now. I'll keep you updated on what's going on. and give you that's the war pony right here. It got stuck yesterday and it tore off my bumper, but I still got to get in there. I still got to get the tent, and still got to make sure that, you know, that there's many cars that are stuck in there. This morning there was a guy in there trying to get his car out in the mud. So this is what's halting the process of getting out on time. There's too much mud, and it's the roadways are blocked. So that's another concern, and I want to share with you guys that, you know, people are working as hard as they can to clean up. Thank you again, relatives, for tuning in. I'll give you another update of the camp meetings that's going on with media. We did talked a little bit about the media being arrested. They're trying to put a spot where the media can stand, which is not okay. You know, the media wants to be there, to be around, and to report the First Amendment rights, and the freedom of the press. To all the relations of the four directions, prayed for the Morton County Police Department, DAPO Security, all our relatives down there in the move, BIA, leaders, Standing Rock, the Pijana Nishtai Humira, Pija, Yarowa, the Nishtai Mogui. Oh.